Be me. Greater than 29 years old dude from Chicago. Office job, mortgage, tired eyes, empty wallet. Life feels stuck between coffee cups and subway rides. Hook hits one random night at a bar. Girl tells her friend loud enough for all to hear. Obviously he's gonna pay. That's what guys are for. Words slam into me like a brick through glass. Start thinking maybe she's right. Maybe that's the game. We grind. We pay. We break our backs every day. While they seem to play by some secret rules. Sometimes feels like women got cheat codes unlocked. And guys like me just extras in our own story. Try to laugh it off, but thought keeps buzzing. Walk home through cold Chicago wind, head spinning. Subway screeching loud like my brain on overload. Grab late night coffee, stare into black swirl. Only question left echoing in my chest. What if men already lost the game years ago? What if we never even noticed it happening? Hands tight around cup, burn feels realer than life. Office smells like burnt coffee and printer paper again. Morning meeting drags. Boss faked smiling too wide. Coworker girl brags about her new raise today. I ask curious, how'd you pull that off? She shrugs casual, croissant flakes on her lips. Just told them it's hard, I want more. My hands go cold like someone shut blood off. I want it more too, I work late nonstop. Cover weekends, miss birthdays, skip dinners, still nothing. Know if I ask they'll just smirk at me. Be a man, prove yourself, echoes already in head. Chat pops off with dumb meme about men grinding. Real men don't cry, they grind, text on screen. Everyone laughs, office full of fake chuckles. I fake one too, throat dry like sandpaper. Inside though it slices straight through my chest. Walk back to desk pretending it's fine again. Chicago skyline outside gray like wet concrete tears. Feel smaller in chair than I ever thought possible. Get home late, Lisa waiting with that look. She says calm. You're the man, you gotta provide. I just nod, heart heavy, wallet screaming empty. Only thought bouncing in my skull. Who provides me? Sink into couch, TV noise feels miles away. Her voice echoes louder than the commercials buzzing. Chicago night outside hums with sirens and car horns. I stare at ceiling like it might give answers. Feel weight pressing chest, invisible hand choking air. Shut eyes wishing tomorrow somehow rewrites everything. But deep down I know script already written wrong. Scrolling Insta one night, thumb numb from swipes. Girls I know flexing trips, new bags, fancy dinners. Comments always same. Queen deserves it all. My chest sinks like elevator straight down. Know damn well who pays for those snapshots. Guys like me grinding late, wallets bleeding dry. Tap screen harder than needed, glass almost cracks. Scroll past another post, champagne bottle with sparkler. Caption reads, spoiled, 'cause he loves me, hearts everywhere. Head buzzing, apartment feels too silent, fridge humming loud. Throw phone face down, screen still lighting table. Can't escape glow even with eyes closed tight. Tell myself not to care, but it sticks. Reminds me tomorrow I'll be back at desk. While she's posting sunsets from Miami Beach rooftop. Friday night, meet up with my buddy Daniel. We hit small Chicago bar, neon flickering signs. He slams beer, face red, voice heavy with anger. My ex got alimony, no kids, nothing man. Says judge claims she was used to certain lifestyle. I laugh, but it comes out broken dry. Bar smell thick, mix of fries and spilled beer. Music thumping, but his words louder in my skull. That's someone's life turned into punchline nobody laughs at. Take another sip, bitter taste burns worse than usual. Wonder how many dudes drowning in same silence. Wonder if I'll end up just another one. Back at office Monday, deja vu creeping heavy. Me and coworker grinding on same project together. She clocks out 6 sharp, bag over shoulder. I stay till 10, screens flicker, eyes burning holes. Next morning boss strolls in with fake cheer. He smiles at her, says love your dedication, impressive. Doesn't even glance at me, like I'm furniture. Coffee in hand tastes like ash and cardboard. Her laugh fills hallway. Everyone nods approvingly. I'm thinking maybe I really am invisible now. Chair squeaks under me louder than my own existence. Tap pen against desk, but nobody looks my way. Want to scream truth, but throat locks like steel. Vent to another buddy later that week. Tell him about work, about feeling erased slowly. He just shrugs, cold beer sweating in his hand. Stop whining, man. You're a dude. Deal with it. Words hit harder than any punch to jaw. I shut up quick, Stare into cracked bar table. Silence heavier than Chicago winter snowstorm outside. Realize even if I screamed, nobody would listen. Ride home on L train. Lights flicker too bright. Windows show reflection of guy I barely recognize. Tired eyes, clenched jaw, shirt wrinkled beyond saving. All I see is ghost in crowded car. One night, get home earlier than usual grind. Lisa's in bedroom, suitcase half packed on floor. Heart stops. Voice cracks. Where you going? She doesn't even flinch, folding clothes calm. Knew you couldn't provide. I'm leaving for someone who can. Words slice like glass shards straight into my lungs. Ears burn hot. Hands shake. Throat tight as rope. I whisper broken. But I tried every damn day. She shrugs, eyes cold like Chicago River in January. You're a good guy, just not enough. World spins. Knees feel weak like basement flooding fast. Moment freezes, clock ticking louder than heartbeat. Realize I'm just another temporary wallet discarded. After Lisa leaves, start noticing everything sharper around me. Subway ride. Woman snaps at dude to stand. He jumps up quick. She sits like queen on throne. Grocery line. Girls wave through while guys shoved aside. Headlines scream, women need support, men need responsibility. Cold sweat creeps down my back like winter draft. Heart pounding heavy, eyes darting like hunted animal. Sit alone in apartment staring holes in wall. Neighbors' laughter through thin drywall feels like mockery. Thought loops nonstop. Maybe we already lost years ago. Maybe we just never noticed chains being locked tight. Chicago sirens outside sound like alarms inside my chest. Company party night arrives, lights bright, champagne fizzing. Crowded photo op, everyone smiling, arm on shoulder. Remember flash going off, felt warm for once. Next day, check company Insta scrolling lazy at desk. Photo posted, hearts pouring in comments like rain. But there's gap where I know I stood. Between two coworkers, just empty space like ghost cut out. Palms sweat instantly, phone nearly slips from hand. Fingers numb, spine ice cold like lake in March. Comments flood, such a great team. Amazing crew. Stare harder, but mean nowhere, not in captions either. Thought slams hard. Maybe I'm being erased piece by piece. Back home after that party scroll, can't shake chill. Table lamp buzzing, shadows stretching across empty apartment. On table sits sheet of paper not mine. Letters scrawled. You've been gone for a while. Hands shake hard, breath trapped like chest in vice. Read again slower. You just didn't notice. Legs heavy, knees almost give under body weight. Maybe sick prank, maybe someone breaking inside. But deep gut whisper says maybe it's truth. Feel bones freeze, world around me tilting sideways. Chicago night wind howls through thin cracked windows loud. I clutch paper tighter, edges cut into skin. Voice inside head screams louder than L train passing. Days blur after note, but awareness sharper somehow. Women laughing downtown, brunch mimosas clinking in sun. Guys slouched silent on benches, shoulders hunched, wallets thin. Lisa's words still echo, just not enough. Boss praises dedication of others while I drown unseen. My reflection in train window looks half transparent faint. Maybe world already decided some of us fade out. Every gesture proves it. Every scroll reminds it louder. Phone glow feels like spotlight on invisible man. Coffee cups pile high, taste of ash each sip. Neighbors' live lives full volume while mine muted. Thought loops. Maybe disappearing isn't future, it's present already. Walk streets downtown, skyscrapers towering like indifferent gods. Girls in dresses laughing, arms full of shopping bags. Guys behind them carrying weight, eyes down silent. Feel like watching play where roles never swap. Hear one say he better pay? That's bare minimum. Stomach knots, same line from bar replaying. Passing bus splashes dirty slush across my shoes. Nobody notices, just keep walking, shoulders colliding mine. Grit teeth, remind myself I'm still breathing air. But inside I feel air growing thinner each step. Chicago noise loud, but for me world muffled quiet. Thought claws back, maybe men just background props now. At office, project wraps, everyone gets credit shower. Boss praises her again, says she carried heavy load. I sit there dead-eyed, papers stacked sky-high. Clap half-hearted with rest, palms stinging hollow. Coworkers joke about weekend plans, fancy dinners, dates. I'll spend mine alone reheating cheap microwave meals. Chair squeaks louder than my own words would. Pretend to type, but screen just reflection of ghost. Imagine quitting, walking out into frozen Chicago streets. But mortgage waits, bills piled like towers at home. Phone buzzes, no messages, just spam offers screaming. Reminds me world doesn't even need me anymore. Saturday morning, wake up to cold apartment silence. Chicago wind rattles windows, fridge hum only soundtrack. Grab phone, scroll TikTok, girls dancing with captions. Get you a man who buys it all. Comment sections full of dudes begging for attention. Thumb hurts from swiping, but can't look away. Feels like watching slow-motion car crash daily. Make cheap coffee, bitter as week behind me. Stare at steam rising like ghost leaving body. Wonder if I'll vanish same way one day. Neighbors laugh through thin walls, clinking glasses midday. I sit alone counting cracks in ceiling paint. Later that week, buddy drags me to sports bar. TV blaring football, everyone cheering too loud. I sip beer slow, words taste metallic bitter. Buddy jokes about his girl draining his paycheck. Table laughs, I force grin, heart not in it. Bartender smiles sweet, tips jar already overflowing. Group of girls order shots, dudes rush to pay. I glance at wallet, almost empty again. Look down at coaster, ring of spilled beer. Imagine my whole life circling drain just like that. Crowd roars touchdown, I hear only ringing inside. Realize maybe invisibility ain't sudden, it's step by step. Sunday subway ride. Car packed, heat mixed with sweat. Woman snaps fingers, points at dude to stand up. He jumps fast, offers seat like soldier obeying orders. She sits scrolling phone, not even a thank you. I watch reflection in dirty subway window, jaw tight. See myself fading behind graffiti scratches on glass. Thought creeps, maybe this is new normal forever. Guys giving, girls taking, no one questioning roles. Voice inside me whispers I'm just background noise. Chicago tunnels roar louder than heartbeat in my chest. Grip metal pole tighter, knuckles white, veins burning. Close eyes wishing someone would finally notice me. Monday morning, office kitchen reeks of burnt toast. Coworkers chatting about weekend spa trips, laughter ringing. I heat sad leftovers, smell of garlic fills air. They wrinkle noses, walk out, like I don't belong. Later boss calls meeting, praises her again for effort. I nod pretending proud, but heart cracks louder inside. Tap pen against notepad, nobody glances my way. Email floods in, deadlines screaming louder than thoughts. Chair feels smaller, walls closer, air thinner each hour. I picture myself erased again from next photo. Imagine scrolling feed only to find blank gap. Realize fear isn't photo anymore, it's my real life. Walk home late, Chicago streets buzzing neon and horns. Pass couples laughing, arms locked, shopping bags swinging wide. I drag feet heavy, shoulders bent like old man. Store windows glow warm, but reflection shows hollow eyes. Stop at diner, order cheapest burger and fries. Waitress barely glances, pin scratching pad without smile. Two girls at booth giggle, food brought fast. I wait longer though I ordered first quietly. Burger arrives cold, bun stiff, fries soggy limp. Eat anyway, hunger louder than pride in stomach. Tip jar stares at me, almost empty wallet again. Drop $1, walk out into freezing air alone. Back in apartment, silence louder than city outside. Throw jacket on chair, creak echoes across room. Table still holds that paper with twisted message. You've been gone for a while, glares back cruel. I pick it up again, fingers trembling, heart racing. Edges worn now, smudges from sweaty palms marked. Read words slow like each one could kill me. You just didn't notice, burns deeper every night. Sit on couch, lights off, glow from skyline. Imagine skyscrapers staring down at tiny invisible man. Wonder if maybe I already disappeared to everyone. Only body left here, waiting to realize late. Days pass on autopilot, alarm rings, I obey. Ride crowded L train, smell of damp coat strong. No one meets my eyes, just screens glowing bright. Feel like ghost drifting through bodies in tunnel cars. Office same loop, boss praising others, ignoring me. I stack papers high, hands dry from cheap soap. Coworkers chat about brunch spots, wedding plans, vacations booked. I eat sandwich alone, bread stale, coffee burnt. Laughter echoes down hallway, mine stuck inside throat. Think back to bar girl saying, guys gotta pay. Realize world stamped rolls permanent, like ink on skin. Chest heavy. Every breath feels borrowed from someone else. Night falls. Walk along river, wind sharp as knives. Lights shimmer on black water, city never sleeps. See couples taking selfies, guys holding coats close. Hear girls complain playfully. You never take me out. Dude laughs, nods, wallet ready, cycle spinning again. I stop on bridge, grip railing, metal freezing cold. Look down at water, dark, endless, swallowing reflections. For a second, I imagine it erasing me completely. But step back, shoes scraping cement, heart pounding wild. Stumble home, unlocked door slow, silence greeting me heavy. Note on table still waiting, words etched in memory. Maybe message wasn't warning, it was confirmation already. Sit alone, lights dim, Chicago hum outside walls. Replay every moment, bar words, Lisa's suitcase snapping. Boss ignoring me, friends laughing off my pain. Company photo with gap, where I should be. Paper note whispering, you've been gone a while. Connect dots, realize I'm fading piece by piece. Women laughing, demanding, world shaping itself around them. Men grinding, silent, bones cracking under invisible weight. I feel half transparent already, breath thin like smoke. Mirror shows outline, but soul looks cut away. Wonder if tomorrow, even reflection, decides to quit. Cold truth presses chest harder than any workload. Maybe men already invisible in this world, unnoticed. Question drills through skull louder than subway screech. Maybe truth is we lost before fight began. Sit back, stare at ceiling cracks like constellations. Coffee mug cooling in hand, taste long gone. Laptop light flickers, phone buzz empty of meaning. Thought loops till dawn, heart pacing against silence. Final whisper, are we erased, or just erasing ourselves? What do you think? Are men already invisible too?